dark, too dark. Definitely want to fight in the day, it looks like. Got it. Undraft. You now know how to lead your survivors in battle and take care of their wounds. If you'd like to learn more about how to monitor and take care of the happiness and relaxation of your survivors, as well as how to custom manage their activities and schedule, proceed to the next survivor management tutorial. I'm guessing this is going to be the last one. Another day in paradise. Or, well, not really. You provided the bare minimum for physical survival, but mental health is equally important. Survivor happiness changes based on their experienced pleasure and troubles. Monitoring them is a good way to identify problems and get hints about their solutions. 8 on foot. Still can't believe I was confused by that. It took me 8 on foot. I was like, are they using their foot as a play? Took me ages, and then I was looking at them on the map, what they were doing as the 8 on foot, and I realised it means they're standing. And I was like, I still can't believe it just took me that long to click what it meant. But anyway, the current happiness of each survivor is visualised in blue in the background of their portrait. Okay, so that's the grey, bluey bit. You will see newly acquired pleasures and troubles floating text on the world, but your go-to place for anything happiness related is the happiness tab in the info panel for each survivor. Take a look there and see what can be done to improve the conditions at the camp. Right, so let's take a look. Happiness. Insufficient food variety. Too few fun things to do. He's eating, using his food as a plate, and is having disturbed sleep. So, place a large wooden or stone table near your shelter. I think we'll do wood, it's easier to get wood. So if we put them a large table there, and then place 3 chairs around it. I'm going to place 4 chairs, because it's gotta be 4. This is... I've got to do 4. I'm not having just 3 around this table. So we're basically building a bench here. Right, let's speed things up. Complete all constructions. Now that the survivors have a place to eat, but their available emergency rations are not exactly appetizing and won't make anyone happier. Luckily, there's a little something called cooking that can help with that. One trick is to cook the rations to bring out their flavour. You can also prepare dishes with local ingredients. Keep in mind that emergency rations in their original state will last for a very long time, and it's a good idea to save them as a last resort and cook and resort meal and cook only if you need nothing else available. Right, select the stockpile. And where's the emergency rations? That's first aid kit. Emergency rations. Notice it doesn't list any happiness. Okay, so it doesn't give any happiness. Quick recipes. Cooked emergency rations. And I'm going to do this only once, and we're only going to do this 6 times. Collect at least 10. So, butcher. Butcher all these guys. Oh, did I not get to observe them? I'm guessing that you need their own houses or a fully enclosed building to get rid of the disturbed sleep. So this has provided us with raw insect meat, 5, and it didn't provide us any chitin. I thought it might provide us some chitin as well. They could maybe make some chitin armor or... yeah, apparently not. Yeah, speed things up. Some of them are fine. Oh no, they're just combining the piles. Oh, I like how he's only got 10, he's got 40. Someone's slacking off a wee bit there. Oh. select campfire, meat soup for production. Meat soup. Until, and then it wants us to do until 2. So do it so there's always 2. And now we can get rid of the cooked emergency rations. Allowed foods. Your survivors will eventually want to have some food variety. They will look for different things to eat, including raw foods. Some of those raw foods could be harmful, so if you want to be on the safe side, you can forbid their consumption. Right, raw foods. Do not want to eat raw insect meat. No. No, just forbid raw foods altogether. And then how do you copy it? Ensuring the steady supply of cooked food is the essence. So relying solely on scavenged rations and occasional hunting is not recommended for the long run. The survivors have already observed the local glitter craps and gained enough knowledge to farm them. The harvest is particularly useful because it can be turned into healing balm or veggie soup. Let's place a farm and the survivors will plant it immediately. Right, farming. Food crops. Glitter crabs. Right, a 5x5 glitter crab. Boom. Oh. Boom. 5x5 glitter crab. And you can see quickly how this is sort of becoming a little settlement already. Now that we've got the bench, we've got 2 different buildings, and we've got a little farm on the go. We're really starting to get like this little thingy on the go. Direct orders to cut. Copy restrictions. Make sure they've all got copy restrictions. Wait. Oh no. Raw food. Copy restrictions. Paste restrictions. He's already got that, so it's fine. Cut a small tree, we'll give you that. Managing activities! Oh look! More RimWorld! More! This is... yeah, a lot of this stuff is... I'm not complaining, I really like RimWorld, and RimWorld does it really well. And once you've got past the understanding sort of stage in RimWorld, it's very... intuitive, if you get what I mean. It's like, it's quite simple once you get past the basics. Direct orders are very useful, something done faster, but survivors can do this without even your direct control. You can allow the service. Yeah, this is basically there's RimWorld. So if we come in down here, manage activities, so we can see who can do what at the moment. So we can see healing. The only person. Yeah, so it's sort of automatically done. So people that are okay at jobs, okay, cut. Forbid the cook activity on the survivor with the lowest cooking skill. So, where's cooking? We should observe several craft cook. That would be Rahaka Chad. You're not allowed to cook anymore. Turn off simple priorities. Oh, I should have read the tutorial. What is simple priorities? I think that's new. Oh! I like that. Oh, I really like that. So you just see their skill straight away. Oh, wait, no. This is not their skill. This is prioritize. So you got prioritize, so you're saying free. They'll always cook. No, is it number 1 comes first? So they're always going to do the ranch stuff first, and then, yeah. Set harvest and plant activities to 1. So plant, yeah, 1. And where's harvest? Ah, wow, the other 2 really suck at farming. Closely related to happiness is the relaxation that survivors experience or don't. You can monitor that in the main tab of their info panels and get hints about the troubles and pleasures of the happiness tab. Survivors will relax in their free time by taking a walk or simply sitting for a while. Eventually, however, these simple relaxations won't be satisfying enough and you'll have to provide more variety. The survivors have already observed a particular purple plant, which may have given you the needed materials for a few fun new device. A punching pole! So we need to go harvest a wee bit of the skin stuff. And how much do these provide each? 10? Yeah, that's easily enough. Right, let's speed things up. They're cooking, they're planted their little farm. They're relaxing, we need to wait for them to go do their harvesting. Yeah, only this person's allowed to harvest, I think. Because the other two suck at it. Quick meal, plus 6 happiness. Right. Workbench, craft, veggie leather. And craft at least 20 veggie leather. So it's just, we're just going to do it forever because I don't see why you'd ever not want to turn this stuff into veggie leather. So whenever we've harvested it, they'll turn it into veggie leather. They're going to sleep for now, apart from this person going for a walk. Sitting, just having a wee seat. They're turning 10 into 10. Connor's having a wee cook. So average growth, average health, average growth rate 90%, temperature 90%. So maybe if I could heat it up. Leisure, punching pole. Let's pop it there. Give them a punching bag. Boom, 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 boom. That might train their melee combat stat as well if they're using it. Having the means to relax does not mean that the survivors will have the time to, depending on the activities and orders that you've set for them. They may only have the time to grab a bite and go to sleep. So, the way the schedule menu comes into play, there you can customize the daily timetables for each survivor and allocate dedicated relaxation hours if you see the need to do so. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations. If it's much like RimWorld, I generally just leave it on the default because they have just enough time, and it's Sans, they've got to have some sort of reason for me to want to tweak it. For example, maybe they've got something that makes them stress out more, so they need a wee bit more relaxation in the middle of the day. Like if they've got like a negative trait, or maybe if they've got a positive trait where they never need to relax, and maybe then go and edit it. But unless stuff like that happens, I generally don't feel the need. You can see here, so we've got sleep, work, relax, and this is just anything. Yeah, they generally just, I've got enough anything time in here where they can just, I feel like that's fine. They can just look after themselves in the anything time. They know what to do. Okay. Right. These 2 hours are always for relaxing. Now you know how to monitor the happiness of your survivors, provide solutions to their troubles. Getting used to the schedule and activities means they'll be great help to manage your workflow and get things done the way you want to. You can expand your knowledge of the game further by continuing the defense tutorial, which will face off against new foes and teach you how to fortify your camp. Oh, on to the next tutorial. Hopefully this sounds like this might be the last one, because then after this it's going to be, right, you know the basics, go, explore, research, build bigger settlements, get bigger civilizations, have a lot more than your free people. Because it did look like, I'm really wondering how it scales, because having each person named at the top when you've got like 20 people, and I've seen some big settlements in the screenshots, so I'm really wondering how this game's going to scale. I wonder if it'll just maybe let you eventually have tabs for people up here. I don't know, but having a lot of people sounds going to be weird of having the individual screenshots there. So yeah, let's jump into the next tutorial. I'm guessing this is going to be the last one. Then that'd be a perfect part for us to then say, right, tutorial's done. We'll definitely do one more where we'll start our own game. Then it'll be up for you to decide if we continue or not, now that we've got a wee bit of actual non-tutorial gameplay as well. So yeah, that's the hope right now, that we can get the tutorial done this part, and then next part we'll do an actual proper part, and then yeah. The more you expand your base and progress in the game, the more local fauna will take an interest in you. Animal attacks will intensify in numbers and bring new foes and challenges to overcome. It's time to fortify your base and take control over the flow of a battle by guiding your enemies into routes and traps you prepare for them. The tutorial will give you an example of base defense, but don't be shy to experiment with your own layouts afterwards. Oh, look at this! We've got a nice little settlement on the go here. What is this? Flamethrowers? We have flamethrowers. Oh, they. Oh, look at that! They're like. Oh, look, bear traps there. I would want this. I know I'm wanting to finish the tutorial fast, but seriously, you've got a wooden wall and you've got a stone wall. And you stick the flamethrower traps aimed at the wooden walls. Okay, right, defenses, let's see now. So I'm guessing it's wanting me to do that. Me to place fence, stone fence. What's it want me to place and where? Ah, they're like that, I think. Position the gate so that the doors are pointing outwards. This facilitates the construction area. So does it want me to put it like here? On the opposite side? I suppose it doesn't really matter where. I probably should have put it there, but well. Complete all constructions. Did I get this stone refunded? Wooden fortification, wooden fence, stone fence. That'll allow them to easily get in and out. Right. Oh, it looks like the tutorial had it placed it almost identical to me. This little thingy traps. You have completely fenced off your camp, and any attackers will head towards the only openings left, the gates. You can order survivors to close and open them in order to influence the path attackers will take. But keep in mind that there are no entrances available. The animals will target and attack the walls and gates, trying to make their own way in. Here comes your best friends, the traps, in which will hold in place for a foe that walks over it, at least for a time. Once the gate leading to your base is already protected by traps, do same for the other. Additionally, fences, doors, and survivors will keep them close. Right, defenses, traps. So place at least 6 traps. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. What? Why can I not place traps? Oh, wait a minute, is it gotta be in the... I'm confused about where you can place traps. There we go. Place at least one fence door on a stone fence. If we pop that there. Complete all constructions. I don't know why we need that. For the sake of that's always closed and they can go in and out as they will. Fence height and towers. You have possibly noticed that part of the fence is taller. This is a fortification, which is a lot stronger than a simple low fence, but the survivors won't be able to shoot over it. To rectify that, you can place towers on which survivors can climb and shoot over the taller walls. Right, defense, tower, wooden. Probably going to want it to be protruding a wee bit like that. So we can see how much health it's got there. Boom. Wooden tower done. The The last piece of defences that you'll have acquired this time is the flamethrower. It is an automated contraption which uses liquid fuel to shoot a cone of fire when targeting. In front of it, it works great with a combination of the traps, which immobilise the attackers while the flamethrower is roasting them. Take a close look at how the existing flamethrower is placed near the wooden gate, and build another one near the fence gate. Keep in mind that the flame could harm survivors as well, so keep them out of the way during combat. Normally, flamethrowers won't get triggered by survivors, so they are safe for the rest of the time. Right, so defences, let's put it back down to just play. Flamethrowers. So is that kind of saying it will destroy my gate too? I think that's what it's saying, so if I pop them there like that. Right, let's do them. Oh, he's using the punching bag. This is actually training his combat skills. Experience. He does have a tiny bit of experience at the next level, so I'm guessing that was from using the punching bag. Oh look, they built stone stuff in this one. It's time to test your defences. To follow the next steps to fight incoming Scatterberry attack. I'm guessing that's Scarabaei. I'm guessing that's those little dung-like beetles. Move and reposition your survivors as needed to course of the battle and try and keep them safe from harm. Right, so we're just on basic play. Let's draft you. What weapons does he have, first of all? So he's got a laser gun and closing the big wooden gate. Close that. I'm guessing they're going to come from this direction then. Move you there because I don't want you to be in range of the flamethrower. Draft you. Wait, no, don't draft you. Let you finish that building first of all. Draft you. Okay, to quickly finish that. There. Do this, the actual not being instance fire, we'll have to go manually do it. So he's going to go close that gate. There we go. Now quickly finish off that flamethrower, please. Draft all survivors. I will draft them all as soon as he's finished that flamethrower. Draft. Yeah, so they're definitely not in the cone there. Send you there. They're going to have to come round, so I'm actually going to place you over here. Can I draw them to me? I can go through the gate, can't I? But they can. Connor was the best at combat before. You can order someone to climb the wooden tower and position the rest along the stone fence and wait until the attack commences. Oh, good idea. Now, when he goes through that, is he going to close it again behind him? Yes, he is. Oh, just leave the gates always closed then. Apart from when you want to draw them into attack a specific way. Actually, because they're going to run along it, let's move you over here first of all. Can only fit one person on the tower, so we've got this guy who's the best at combat. Is he still the best at combat? Combat interest in 6. Death to the enemy! We killed some of them so far. Come on, Connor, get shooting! Death to the enemy! Trapped. And they're dead before the flamethrowers even went off. Do these traps need to be reset? Can I get... Who's the one with the crossbow? Mackie. Can I tell you to... Arm the trap? Yes, I can. Quickly, arm the trap. Rearm the trap. Oh, we're done. Great job! You ready for a tougher— Oh no! The Shriekers. These insects have a ranged attack, so you won't be able to deploy the same strategy with the Scatterbari. At least not unless you're willing to risk someone having serious injuries. To deal with this new menace, keep your survivors away from the low fences and force the insects to enter your base to get trapped. Then rain death on them and finish them off. If you don't feel like waiting for them to get trapped, you can also hit and run strategy, moving your survivors back and forth to attack them and to run to safety before the insects get a good chance to run counter attacks. So this time we're going to close this gate. Close the gate. And we're going to open this one. Once again, we're going to get you to open it. I think we'll stick you this side of the flamethrower, and then we'll put the other one on the other side of the flamethrower. Kill 3 Shriekers. Oh, I do not like this. Where are they? Oh, they're over here this time. Do players have a skill? Speed skill? I don't feel like waiting. This is... If I lose someone, I lose someone. Let's try the... It recommended the hit and run. Let's try the draw them in strategy, I'll call it. Oh, we got hit. Right, get in there. Let's take a look at that injury. Bleeding, 1 per hour. Spike punctured. Now, if I'm up on the fence, can he still shoot at me? Looks like that's a yes, but cover's good by the looks of things. They're not coming in. But this having the people on the wall seems to be good enough. Just one person on the wall seems to be good enough. Let's go give him aid. Hopefully he'll keep tanking it. Are they going to change targets now that there's a soft... Where are they going? Okay, good. They're not changing targets now that there's softer targets there. Right. You now know how to fortify and defend your base and make melee and ranged attacks. Use this knowledge to find your own combat playstyle and favourite fortification layouts. The next tutorial, Rooms and Temperature, will teach you how constructing rooms and managing light, temperature, providing storage conditions and resources. I was really hoping that that was the last tutorial. Should we make this part a wee bit longer? It already is a wee bit longer. This has got to be the last one now. Yeah, we'll make this part a wee bit longer, then next time we can do the full start of our own one, and then that'll be the last part if people are not that interested. Life in the camp is not easy or comfortable, especially with the changing of the seasons. Build a proper house and manage has its many advantages, but the slow progress with temperature... There are several things I need to consider when building rooms... Right, using the provided foundations to build upon, place a door and windows in your first room. So these... Okay, housing. Room. Wood. Place 5. Boom. There we go. Place a door. Wooden door. Place it there like so, would be kind of cool. Place a wooden window. I want more windows. I don't want more doors. window. Here. Get to work. Go, 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 go. Finish those constructions. Right. Move. Let's stick it. There's 2 more beds like it. Copy. And copy. So they've got a little bedroom. An actual room which will keep them nicer and warmer. Then deconstruct these sleeping spots. So you can see straight away how you can go from your little settlement and start building something a bit better. Your survivors will be happier to have their own private rooms, but for now shared bedrooms will be enough. Let's see how we can cold snap. Check the temperature and else of the room. And let's just go straight to the tutorial. Temperatures. So we can close the windows to make it warmer. And I take it in the summer we can open them to make it warmer. Build a heating stove. The person that sleeps beside the heating stove will be very happy about that. I'm guessing eventually it's going to want us to build a door here and build a stone house here. Lights, survivors in the room will be insulated and heated, but closed windows means no light, and your survivors are big fans. So I'm going to build some lights in there now. Wall torch. Wooden wall torch. Wooden wall torch. Hyperthermia from being outside. Forbid through the refuel action. The torch. Forbid the refuel of the torch. Shelf life. Cold is not all bad. It actually helps you keep your most valuable resources, raw and cooked foods, from spoiling. By extending their shelf life during the cold months, you can store your resources outside or in the open window of a storage room. In order to refrigerate or even freeze the resources, take a look at the stockpiles and their content. So it's a bit like RimWorld where you're going to want to refrigerate stuff kind of thing. Oh, he's just practicing shooting. Select an edible resource to check its current shelf life status. Okay, happy days. Your last task is to build a common room and with a wall of furniture inside, so blah 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 blah. Right. Walls. Stone. Oh, this works differently. There we go. Boom. Place a hay roof. Oh, did this first one not have roof? Oh, it does, but it's because it's stone, it must have a different. Right, I need to make sure I'm getting it just. Roof, hay. There we go. Place a doorway connecting it to the bedroom. Let's get rid of the roofs. Oh, he's stuck in there. Doorway. There we go. Wait until all constructions are complete. Get to work. Right, activate rooms overlay, see inside. Move the workbench, move the tailor bench. Move! We already like moved that one, haven't we? Right. Move. 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 Huh? Ah, that's what we need to move. Move. Okay. Move. 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 Just this one. Move. I think that's everything. I was going to say, is that going to live a little chimney? Yes, it is going to make us have a little chimney. I like how it actually gives you a little chimney. And the storage construction, the shelves at least. Close to the room, right? Storage shelves. And it wants us to construct, what was it, like there? There we go, that'll be good. Close to the rooms. Get working, building them. Restrictions tab. And accept raw and cooked meats. So exclude everything apart from raw and cooked meats. Now you have the basics building rooms, moving furniture, managing light and temperature. Even more light and heat options will open up and you discover the world of electricity. In the next tutorial, oh my word, we're still not done. Okay. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take these two parts and I'm just going to cut them in half whenever it's done. Then the third one will be we start on our own. So the points when I was like, hi, welcome to blah, 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 probably weren't the ends and probably weren't the starts, but we're doing that post. So the probably last one, how it had the next start, probably has got you a wee bit confused, but at least it'll make sense now if you are still here. It's time to take things to the next level and learn how to set up electric grids. Electricity will improve the life of your survivors in many ways and provide blah. Self-explanatory. Right, let's go. Place a freezer in the bigger room. Storage. A freezer. A fridge freezer. Now where are we going to stick it? It looks pretty full. There's a door there, and then there's a window there. I think we're going to have to put it there. It doesn't look that great. This room looks a wee bit okay. Place a solar panel in close proximity to the room. Let's stick the solar panel, I don't know, there. Place a power pole between the room and the solar panel. Oh, that's going to be kind of hard considering I pushed it. Right, let's cancel that there. Solar panel there. Now we'll put a power pole that's going to connect them perfectly. There. Unpowered freezer. I know, we need electricity. Why is that outside? There we go, now we got power connected. Basic power grid. Right. Edit the storage shelves. Forbid raw food and cooked food. There we go. Clean energy is all good, but producers such as the solar panel and wind turbines rely on the wind and natural cycles, so they won't be working all the time. You can deal with storing excess electricity in a battery and using it when the producers are not operational. They'll also tell the battery's charge, glance at the top of the indicators. Okay, so it's going to have that little thing. Same as in RimWorld. So it wants us to build a wind turbine. That's kind of nice. Cool. Let's pop that there. Now we need to place a battery as well. let's get them built. So you can see how very quickly this sort of turns into quite a different game from the start when we were originally just building this little shelter. Nice little window, seeing sad. Sometimes the stored electricity will not be enough to cover the downtime of the producers. In such case, you can automatically activate other producers to help make up the difference, and start and make batteries will be dried out. In the next scenario, you will build a diesel generator which will use up liquid fuel, while the producer's electricity may also want to use the resources sparingly. It will be beneficial to turn the generator on only when stored electricity is below a certain threshold. You can do this by setting up a low battery sensor. Right, so power. Diesel generator. Let's stick that over there in the corner. Power. Low battery sensor. Where did I put that? Just pop it there. Select the diesel generator and select its control to circuit 2. You're on control circuit 2. Select the threshold. So they're coming to this. Activate circuit 2 when it's 60%? Under 60%. Another setting, the diesel generator will be turned on when the battery charge is below 60%. With a steady power grid ensured, you can safely start building more consumers. Try air conditioners as well, allow and select maintain the chosen temperature. Take note that there's a big temperature difference between the outside and the one selected with the AC may not be able to make up for it. Essentially, if it's placed in a bigger room, in such cases you build more AC units and get them to work together towards the same temperature. Go! Build an air conditioner in a wall in a room. Put it in the bedroom. It's getting very RimWorld. Oh, I do not like how it's put the stairs for these. Yeah. Right, set temperature at 18 degrees. Target temperature. Smart devices are pretty nifty, right? Pay close attention to their descriptions and you'll be a master of automation in no time. Speaking of which, let's try a motion sensor out. It'll detect hostile movement in a wide circular range and activate connected devices and defenses. In the next stage, you will connect a motion sensor to the automatic turret to provide it for using electricity when there are no enemies in sight. When the sensor detects hostile movement, it will turn it automatically on. That's kind of good. Right, defenses, automated turret, machine gun, automated turrets. Where does it want us to put it? Place a machine gun turret near the base's entrance. There. Defenses, a motion sensor. Yeah. That do? Will that do? Make sure everything's connected properly. Oh, it's going to need power. Power pole! And then I'm going to need another power pole! Oh, that's just too far. That's cruelty. Power pole. Yeah, like so. That'll do it. Oh wait, the motion sensor might need to be connected too. Power pole. Yep, it does. Wah, wah. Not the nicest looking power connection thingy mover, but you can see quickly how complicated a settlement gets. The one I seen the screenshot of looked huge. It looked about that size. It had defences, had tiled, roofed buildings, and yeah, it looked really nice and big. Right. Connect it to circuit 3. Motion sensor activates circuit 3. Brilliant. So now when it detects movement, it will activate circuit 3. Now we're under attack by 10 animals. Come on, is he still the best at combat? Probably. Observe how the turtle will turn on with the motion sensors. So it's off right now. I'm not even going to draft you. I think we've got enough defences to easily take care of these 10 things. We've got a flamethrower, lots of traps, a giant machine gun which turned on. He just killed one of them. Oh, finally there's one. Oh, nope, nope, they're not coming. The gate over there is closed, right? There isn't a gate over there. Oh, the machine gun went to shoot, but they kind of got killed beforehand. I've seen it go to shoot. The motion sensors turned it off because it's not sensing any. Oh, here comes the second wave. This rate, Connor's just going to kill them all. Oh, oh, I seen it shoot for a split second. You now know how to create an electric grid and manage circuits to create automated systems. Done! We completed all the tutorials! Oh! That was a grind. That was a slog. We can finally start our own settlement. Oh! Yes. Yes, finally. It's done. Oh, we don't have to do that again. Oh. Oh, I must... Why do we hate tutorials so much? But they're also really important for us to actually understand what we're doing. I really like the look of this. It's very RimWorld-y. Let's jump in. We're going to do a third part, definitely, where we're starting our own settlement from scratch. It'll be like going back to the start of that first part there. We've just got our 3 survivors. We've got bugger all. And we're going to have to build it up. We're going to have to try and get more survivors and build ourselves a little settlement. This game looks like there's going to be a bit of a slow grind, but I'm really going to enjoy it. And if you guys enjoy it too, it'll be staying around for a full. We'll turn it from a let's try. As I've told you this lots of times, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with it from the times we've done let's tries before. But I like to just rephrase that. So you know, let me know down below. Give it lots of views, give it lots of thumbs up, and if it's liked, we'll continue. If it's not, we won't. Pretty simple. Yes, hope you've all enjoyed this. Sorry it's been a wee bit weird how the parts have worked and then they've started and stopped at different parts than I intended. But yeah. I'll see you on the next time where we're actually going to start the game. Bye.